Hi everyone. I thought I'd talk for a moment about the temperament of the piano. The temperament is the section in the center that we initially set equidistant apart to create equal temperament for Western music. Some people choose to take the notes between A and spread them out evenly. Some people choose to do it F to F. I like to do F to F just because that's the way I initially learned. There's no real advantage to one or the other. As long as we get them equally spaced, that's fine. When we left off a moment ago, I had done this to the tuning fork, and then I had done this. So that octave, there's just a little bit of a roll in it. It's a little bit wide. And then I intentionally put vibrato in some of the intervals, and that's simply because of the math. When you try to take 12 notes and put them into a 2-to-1 relationship, which is the math of an octave, they don't always fit with pure intervals. Matter of fact, none of them do. The fifths are close, the fourths are a little less close, the thirds and the sixths are way not close. So on purpose, I put vibrato in there. So that F to A, that F3 to A3, should beat at about 7 beats per second. Well, golly, how do you measure that? The way I learned was to just pull my favorite march out of my head, or one that I could always pull out that was at 120 beats per second. Da, 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 da. So at that tempo, triplets are 6 beats per second, and 16th notes are 8 beats per second. So I just learned how to count 7. It's faster than triplets and not as fast as 16ths. And after a while, your ear gets used to that. And then I go to the octave here, nice and wide. Then I go to the major sixth, which should be 8 beats per second. And then I compare that by about 1.5 beats there. So that when I have all these 12 notes equally spaced between F and F, the fifths are pretty clean, but there's still just a little bit of narrowness in the interval. The fourths are a little noisier. They beat about 1 to 1.5 times per second. There's a roll in that. The major thirds start out at 7 beats per second. By the time they get here, it's 14 beats per second because an octave is 2-to-1, and they graduate. And the major sixths do the same thing. So that, and also the inside thirds and outside sixths match each other's beat rate. Same beat rate. So if you played that dominant 7th chord in third inversion, you'd have the same vibrato. There are all sorts of double checks you can do to tweak that, but for now I'm happy with that. Then I just take that and I spread it over the piano. I spread it slightly flat going down and slightly sharp going up so that my octaves are just a smidgen past pure. And I'll explain that later. Thanks, bye.